Hi there and welcome to our next video on the metals and non-metals. This is a continuation from our last video, but in this video we're going to be going through some exam questions. So let's get started. The first question states, the electronic structure of the atoms of 5 elements shown in the figure below. The letters are not the symbols of the elements. So these are the 5 elements A, B, C, D and E. Choose the elements to answer the question. Each element can be used once, more than once, or not at all. Use the periodic table to help you. Which element is hydrogen? So you can have the periodic table in front of you. Hydrogen has 1 electron, so we know it's going to be element B because that's the only one that has 1 electron. So we can just take that and get 1 mark. Which element is a halogen? Halogens have 7 electrons in their outer shell because they are in group 7. So we need to take the element which has 7 electrons in its outer shell, and this will be D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 because there are 7 electrons in its outer shell, and that will give you 1 mark. Next question. 5 elements V, W, X, Y and Z are shown in the periodic table. The letters are not the chemical symbols of the 5 symbols. Use the correct letter V, W, X, Y and Z to answer each question. Which element is a transition metal? So we know that the transition metals happen between the group 2 and group 3, so it's this area over here. So we have to select the letter Y because that comes in the area, so we know this is going to be Y, and that will give us 1 mark. Next question, which element is in group 2? So group 1, group 2 is going to be W, that will give you 1 mark. Next question, which element is a noble gas? That should be in the last group. Group 0 or group 8 is going to be V, and that will give you 1 mark. Last question, which element forms only 1 plus ions? This will come in group 1. It's going to be X because that's in the alkali metals, and they need to lose 1 electron to gain a full outer shell, so they will form 1 plus ions. Next question, the diagram shows the chemical symbols of 5 elements in the periodic table. Choose the correct chemical symbol to complete each sentence. So the element that is an alkali metal is that comes in group 1 is going to be Na. That will give you 1 mark. Next question, the element that is a transition metal, remember it comes in this gap over here between group 2 and group 3, is going to be Cu, copper, 1 mark. Next question, the element that is in group 4, you just go down over here, it's going to be C, carbon, and that will give you 1 mark. The element with a full outer energy level of electrons is going to be group 0 because it has a full outer shell, so it's going to be helium. That will give you 1 mark. Which other element goes into the shaded box? So this box over here is shaded, and always at the top of the periodic table you see the element hydrogen, so the answer to this would be hydrogen, and that will give you 1 mark. Next question, draw a ring around the correct answer to complete each sentence. Sodium, Na, is, remember it comes in group 1, so it's an alkali metal, and that will give you 1 mark. Nickel this is a transition metal because it comes in the middle of the periodic table, and that will give you 1 mark. Our final question, draw a ring around the correct answer to complete the sentence. In the periodic table, columns are known as, remember, lines, the elements that go across are known as the periods, and the ones that go down are known as groups, and that will give you 1 mark. And that is it for this video. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked it, and one last thing, please subscribe and hit the like button.